Good morning. Today is, oh God, that's so bright, the 12th of May, and that means it's Fibromyalgia, oh, it's too bright, but Fibromyalgia Awareness Day today. Come on in, doggies. And I've literally just got up, let the dogs out. I am so weary today, and that is probably my most irritating symptom of fibromyalgia, is the weariness. And I kind of know when I wake up in the morning how I'm going to feel for the rest of the day, and today is weary. I just want to stay in bed. I just want to burst out crying, actually, because weary is just horrible. It's just horrible feeling so weary. Anyway, let's let the dogs out. Come on, girls. Lee's just having a drink of water. Oh. God, the toilet time. So, gosh, it's really dark on my screen. I can't see. I just turn up my screen. It's better for me. I think it'll be all right for you because I was videoing, but I don't think it'll be all right. It wasn't all right for I couldn't see. Go on then, go toilet. Good girls. Oh, I just want to stay on the sofa today. And this is how it gets with fibro. And I have my shower at night before I go to bed. So I don't have to have a shower in the morning. I just have to get dressed. I'm too weary to eat any breakfast. There's no way I can eat breakfast today. So I'll probably wait till lunchtime. And this is not a woe is me. I don't want anybody to think that I'm, this isn't a woe is me. This has been my life since 1996. I had my first fibro symptoms. And they didn't know. I didn't know what it was. It was quite unheard of then, fibro. And I was first diagnosed. Oh, it's so bright. I can't understand the brightness. And the first symptoms that I had was the tired, the weary symptoms. So, my doctor just said, oh, you're overdoing it. You've got 3 children. You're going to uni. You've got a dog, You're married, you're working. You're just overdoing it. And I was just like, it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like I just want to curl up in a ball and cry. And I could sleep for so long. I could sleep for 24 hours straight. And that is ridiculous when you've got babies. I had my little girls, and that's just ridiculous. There's no way I could sleep for that long. And then I started getting really awful pains in my elbows and my back. I've always had pain in my back for as long as I can remember. Pain in my legs for as long as I can remember. And that I've been told since that's because those are the 2 largest muscles in your body. The muscles at the tops of your legs. I'm just making my bed now. The muscles at the tops of my legs and in your back. So I've lived with that. So I've probably had this for many, many years. And it is a result of the childhood trauma, childhood abuse that I suffered, the trauma of that. My body is just crying. This is heated blanket. I can't do the heavy ones. They are just too heavy. I know people have said to me, why don't you try the heavy ones? I bought one for my daughter. I cannot deal with that. I feel like I'm trapped underneath it, and that is not something with my PTSD that I can cope with. But I've always had a heated blanket or a heated pad. I started with a heated pad, and I used to just rest it on my back and lie against it on the sofa and things. And then And then somebody told me about heated blankets. They were like out of my price range back in the day. And now I wouldn't be without one. So this is my heated blanket. And I have it every night. Russ cannot get over how I can have a heated blanket when it's like 20 degrees outside. And my feet are blocks of ice. My hands are blocks of ice. And I just ache. Heat therapy is my friend. So this is not really an information video because I've done those before. You can type in fibromyalgia into any search engine, into YouTube, and find out how people feel. But I like to always do something on this day because it's an awareness day. And now I have to I could leave the bed, but it's one of those things that I literally have to do. So let me just shake out the duvet and then I'll come back. There, I'm back. Changed into my purple top as well. Purple is the colour of fibromyalgia and lupus, chronic fatigue. Yeah, so I was telling you, Leah, that I have heat therapy is the best thing for me. And hydrotherapy, oh God, I can't have that anymore. So I used to have a hot tub because that used to really help, but I can't have that anymore because then I developed psoriasis from thyroid problems. A few years ago I had pneumonia, and ever since I've had pneumonia I've had all sorts of other issues. So so I developed psoriasis. This is why my hair is short as well, because I've got psoriasis on my head, and I started to get I had alopecia spots, like not completely all over. I had alopecia spots, and so I shaved, I had my head shaved, and so I wear a hat a lot, and I know some people are like, oh my gosh, you've got a woolly hat on in summer. Yeah, but a little bit of wind sometimes would just give me a headache. And that's not because of short hair. So even when I had my hair longer, like, and if you look at a few years ago's videos, I wore a hat in the summer because any wind will give me a headache. And the bright sunlight, until I've kind of like adjusted to it. But if I was staying at home now, today, I would be in bed with the curtains and everything shut, resting. But I have something to do is when I have to go visit. I have to go to the doctors, and I was going to do that tomorrow. But I also want to post Mason to his mummy so that he gets there. Post Mason to his mummy, go to the doctors, pick up my prescription, which I was going to do tomorrow morning, and I can't do tomorrow morning. Because I thought I was going to do that tomorrow morning, and I told the mummy I would have to do it tomorrow morning. And then I remembered that my daughter would be here at some point to pick up her dog that I've been looking after for 2 weeks. So I actually have to go out today. So, Mummy, you are getting him, aren't you? Now, posted today. I mean, Russ would have posted it, or my eldest daughter would have posted him if I'd asked, but I'm so tired. I'm so weary. It's 9:30 in the morning. Anyway, let's not talk about weariness, and I'll show you the symbol of fibromyalgia. In this basket in my bedroom is Alistair. Good morning, darling. What have you found? What has landed on Alistair's crib? Hey, it's a butterfly. We've had this butterfly for so long. It's a TY butterfly. I love TY. And butterflies are the symbol of fibromyalgia. I'm not sure about lupus, could be lupus as well. And little Alistair is in white today. We don't have anything for him to wear. He is in just a plain white shirt. Oh, he is just the most adorable little baby. Look at him, look at his blue eyes. So funny how he's got light hair, dark eyelashes. He's lovely, isn't he? Isn't he lovely? Hello, sweet boy. You're looking at the butterfly. He's landed. Hey, he's landed. Yes. Oh, you're such a little cute boy. Oh, bless him. Look at that, aunties. Isn't he just adorable? He is indeed. There you go, Puddin'. Now let's go and feed these dogs. Go on, I know you're hungry. I know. Hang on. Oh, just let the daylight into that house. Oh. So, why do you bring those, Caroline? Why do you undo all the blinds and everything if it's hurting your eyes and all of that? I can hear the questions now. Just because I need to be awake. I need to wake up. I've got to get in the van to drive. So I need to wake up a bit. I can do my jobs. And where's Millie? I can hear Millie making little squeaks. Got to be awake so I can do my jobs. Oh yeah, and it's also my daughter-in-law's birthday tomorrow, so they are coming around at lunchtime, and I forgot that too, because I forget everything, which is why I have this board. I have this board up here with all of my reminders on, and that's fine. Just got to remember to look at it, haven't you? So I will have a cup of coffee. A bit of a stimulant to wake me up. And we'll do dog's food. Millie, where are you? Dog's food now. Another reason that I'm more tired today is because we had visitors last night. And we did food for them. So that makes me tired, just interacting with other people, interacting with a lot of people, you know. It wasn't a lot. I say a lot of people. It wasn't a lot of people. Sorry, the cat was noisy. It wasn't a lot of people. It was Russ's mum and her friends, some of her eldest friends, and brought them over to show them the bungalow and the view and that. So, there was nothing. It was lovely. It was no stress about it. There was a bit of stress for me because it's people I don't know, and I just need everything to be perfect in those situations, and it doesn't need to be. It's just me. It's just me, and so I just give myself like extra stress that's unnecessary, and we know where it stems from, so we manage it. But just entertaining. It's just for me tiring, and not like even my girls come around one day and then the next day I'm shattered because I'm talking all of the time, you know, my brain's going all of the time and wants to say lots of things, and of course I have multiple personality disorder, so when my girls come around, that's like they're so excited, and my littles in here are so excited to see my girls. Yeah, tomorrow will be, which I didn't think of, Jackie, when I was saying that I would be posting on Friday. It's like, where would I find the time to post it on Friday? Friday. My brain also does not work. I get a foggy brain, forget things lose my trail of thought, which then gives anxiety and things like that, because you get really frustrated with yourself because you can't get your words. And I know that people, even without fibro, my husband will say, well, I can't remember that either, and I get that actually. Yeah, okay, but mine's ongoing. And it is depressing. It's very depressing. Anyway, we will let the dogs eat and we will have a cup of coffee. Have a little caffeine boost. Sometimes when the fibro flare is hell, I can't even open anything. I have to open the stuff before he goes to work, or I've had workmen in here before that've had to out the kettle. I was thinking about getting, you can get a kettle that's on a ball, so I think that would be my next kettle, will be one that's on a ball. Then you just have to tip it. It's like on a rocker, and then you just have to tip it. So I think that will be my next purchase. I know Grandma's got to get her jug. That'll be my next, like when this kettle's gone, I think I should get that. I have a seat in the shower. Like some people, the shower really hurts them. I have a shower because I can't have baths anymore, and that's why we don't have a bath in here. Just measuring out my milk. Yeah, I know, it's here, isn't it? Good girls. Where's Millie to? Where's Millie? We should find Millie so we can take her, just tell her food's here. Hey, should we find her? Oh, and another reason, Jackie, that I couldn't send him tomorrow is at 9 o'clock I've got an endocrinology appointment that I completely forgot to. Thyroid. I got an appointment for my thyroid. I'll just go and see where Millie is. I couldn't find Millie. Come on then. Come on, girls. Come on. There you go. Here's some peanuts. Come on then. This delightful dog's done. Oh, so yeah, I don't know where I left off. Fresh water for them. I was talking about a roller. Oh, I've got a seat in the shower. I don't always use it. I don't have the shower on very full at all because it hurts. So I don't have the shower on very full. I try and keep water going all the time throughout the whole day. It says a 1.5 litre. I try and drink, I drink at least one, but I try and drink 2 of those. Don't always make it, but I do have lots of other fluids, like coffee and fizzy, which I shouldn't really have. The 14-year-old in me still likes fizzy. I must take my tablets. Let's take the tablets before I fill up the dishwasher a bit more with breakfast from Russ and nighttime snacks from Russ. And then we will go out in the van and post off. No, I don't need that one. So, the medication I take for fibromyalgia is over-the-counter stuff like paracetamol, ibuprofen. But I've had so much ibuprofen that it's not good for your belly, so I better not. I don't have any more of that. No, I take propranolol for my fibro and gabapentin specifically for fibro. Peanut, no. Don't you dare. She has her food and then she tries to wipe her chops all along the sofa. Don't you dare. So I always have to keep my eye on her. It's not funny, is it? And I take citalopram for depression, not for the pain or anything, but because most people get, depressed with fibro because you completely lose your life. I was like I refused to accept that I had fibromyalgia for a long, long time. And probably did myself like not a lot of favours by not resting, by just going. The thing is, I was told I'd end up in a wheelchair, and I was adamant that I wouldn't be in a wheelchair. So I just did everything I could to try and like get fit, except at the detriment to my living with fibro, chronic fatigue, having children, having jobs, blah, blah, blah. And I eventually trained as a teacher and had teaching jobs. And by the end of the half term, before the half term break, oh my gosh, I was exhausted. I spent so much time in bed. My girls missed out on so much like childhood. I think they don't think so, but I do think so. And it was hard. It was so hard. Trying to live the life because nobody believed in fibromyalgia. Well, no one really knew about fibromyalgia. And chronic fatigue at the time was called yuppie. It's ME. It's called yuppie. It was called yuppie flu, something like that. And so nobody really believed it because they can't find, and they still can't find, although they are getting much better. Research has really come on in the last few years. Because they couldn't find a root cause of it, it was in our minds. We were told for a long time it was in our minds, and it wasn't in my mind. But I started believing it. I went to therapy, and that particular therapist, thought it was all in the mind, and it was so demoralising, absolutely demoralising. So I did everything I could to try not to be that person, to try and be the successful wife, mother, woman that I could be, and that society was telling me that I was entitled to be, that I should be, you know. A huge feministic movement in the 90s. So, you know, and I fell into that trap. Whereas I'll tell you, all I ever wanted to do was stay at home, be a stay-at-home mum. I was with my eldest. I worked evenings, actually. I stayed at home. And that's what I wanted to do with my children. And so that's why I went into teaching. Well, I always wanted to be a teacher, but the good side of teaching is that I was off in the holidays with the girls. And their school was just down the road from where I taught. So I was teaching in private school, which finished later than their school. So they would walk onto my school. Has this gone on? Just checking the dishwasher. No, it hasn't. So there we go. I'll show you some more babies in a minute. But I will go to the post office now and seeing out of that window. You're on a tripod for a change. On a little tripod. I'm not walking the dogs today. There is just absolutely no way I can walk the dogs today. I'll be crying. I used to cry a lot because I used to always be in pain in that, and it's horrible. But now I make sure I rest more, because now I don't work. I make sure that I rest more. I don't work. I had a nervous breakdown. And, yeah. And then we've got the bungalow, which is so much better. And I'm not using my walking stick as much. I shall put dishwasher on when I get back. Better not do it on the way while I'm out. You want to see another baby? because I've been yibbing for quite a while. Here's Miss Felicity. So she's got this purple and white blanket on her. Isn't that lovely? It's lovely. Purples and whites. And then she has got on a dress that I picked up and bought for Annie, but it was actually too tight on Annie's arms and too short. So this is Felicity. This is Millie. This is Felicity wearing 6 to 9 months, would you believe? Hello, gorgeous girl. Hello. Aren't you cute? Are you looking at your book today? So she has got on this lovely purple dress, and I just did a haul, and I showed this dress in a haul. And then she's also got on these little purple booties. Aren't they cute? They're crocheted booties. I got them off of eBay. Oh, it looks adorable on her, doesn't it? She is such a joy. She is such a joy to me. I'm trying to get a photo of you, Missy, in all your finery for Mummy. Yeah. Mummy loves you. Yes, she does. Got all of your purple on for Mummy, haven't you? Yes. Okay, we better go and post Mason off and get my medication. See you later. So this little girl has just been fed. Done all my jobs this morning. Posted off Mason. So I put her in this little 2-piece set that I got from Tu, which is the same as Flick's dress in the same range. And I showed it to you in the haul. So this is newborn size. It's got a lovely little flopsy there. Peter Rabbit up there. And it is lovely and thin cotton. And the little leggings. Look at the little legs. And she has on little socks that have got butterflies on. And we got those from Auntie Linda, who lives in Norway. Hello, Auntie. So I popped her back in the pram. And she's got a honeybug dummy there. And this is what I bought from one of the doll shows. Little butterfly pram charm that she has been looking at because the light reflects off of the beads. So I think she likes that. She's absolutely beautiful, is Sarah Joy. And then Auntie Sheena knitted us this lovely blanket in lilac, purple and pink sparkly wool. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. So that's my little flower, my little Sarah Joy, all dressed, hey, to support Mummy and all sufferers of fibromyalgia. Yeah, you're so sweet, aren't you, darling? You're such a little cutie. Look at you looking at Mummy. You're an angel face. You really are. There. Gorgeous girl. Gorgeous. Yes, you are. You're a gorgeous girl. Are you two awake now? Are you? Annie doesn't. The dress I bought that I thought would fit Annie doesn't. So Felicity's got it on. Annie's got nothing in purple, but not that it matters because she had this new t-shirt come. And it's the Baby Shark t-shirt. Baby Shark, do 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 do. So she wanted to wear that today. And yep, so they've had their nap. And well, now they're awake. I shouldn't have put Timothy to bed with his tie on. That was a bit naughty, Mummy. Didn't even think. Oh my goodness, Mummy. You're so bad. Uh-oh. There might be somebody at the door. I think it might be the bin men, actually. But Timothy, you going to get up now, Annie? You going to get up now then? Yes? Come on, then. Here is Mr. Smarty Pants then, aunties, with his tie on. You got your blanket? You're still a little bit tired. Did Annie wake you up? Hello, Millie. Did Annie make you up? Hey, did she? Hello, Peanut. Yes, yes, yes. Hello. Hello, Grandma's girl, Mum's girl. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, my mummy. No, it's my grandma. No, it's my mummy. No, it's my grandma. I know. There he is. What are they doing to your mummy, hey? Mind out of the way. Say, mind out of the way, Peanut. Trying to get the lovely Timothy here in his purples and lilacs for Grandma. Who's that? Who's that? Is he going to get you? Is he going to get you? Say, come here, Peanut. Come here, Peanut. Peanut is scared of the dolls. Come here, Peanut. Come see me. Peanut's terrified of them. Doesn't help that when Kerry comes, Kerry chases them. Chases her with them. What are you doing? Hey? Yes, I know. Ow! I know you love Grandma. I love you. But no scratching on Grandma, because that Grandma's muscles really, really hurt today. They do. They really, really, really hurt. Hey? They do, don't they? They really hurt. Because that's part of fibromyalgia, is your muscles hurting. And then you have certain points on your body that hurt as well. So you have like points on your body. So 2 of the points are there. And I'm telling you now, that absolutely does hurt, those pressure points. And you have points on the front as well here. And that hurts as well to touch. I had acupuncture once because people thought that it would help. Doctors and the nurses thought it would help. I was in agony for days and days and days when I had acupuncture. Yes, Mum wasn't she? You brought your dino in? Hey, you got your dinosaur here? No, you don't want your dino. I think he's tired. Look at him. He just wants his blankie. You just want your blankie. Hey, you just want your blankie, you tired boy. Oh, okay. Have cuddles with Mama. Yeah. Cuddle with Mama? Yeah. What are you doing then, Emma Jane? Emma Jane is wearing this gorgeous lilac dress. It's really, really pretty. So it's white. It's really soft. And it's got flowers and birds in a lilac print all over it. She's covering up her baby. She's covering up her baby with a lilac and white sparkly blanket. Got a little fleck of something on that there, Frankie. Now, you see the fleck, the sparkles in the wool. So this was a blanket crocheted by Auntie Sheena. So you're covering your baby up in the lilac and white blankie. That's nice of you. Keeping her warm, are you? Okay. And then she took this one out of our blanket box. This is a muslin wrap, and it is white with purple, lilac hearts and turquoise hearts over it as well. You don't need to wear your hat indoors, my love. She loves this hat. You don't need to wear it indoors. No, you don't. Can we show Auntie's your dress better? I want to show off this baby. This is a lovely soft baby, isn't it? A little peanut baby. Yeah. Is that your little baby? It is. Okay. There we go. She's agreed to let Mummy show you her dress. She's got her slippers on because we're indoors today. She absolutely loves these frilly socks. I really must find some more. Hey, must find you some more. I know you want to get back to your babies, don't you? But I just wanted to show your aunties you in your purple dress without your hat on as well, because you have such lovely hair. You do. You're such a sweet girl. Thank you for doing this for Mummy. I'll let you get back to playing. And finally, we have Frankie because she's home from school. Oh, Mummy had a nice sleep this afternoon, Frankie. She did. Your brothers and sisters let Mummy have a little sleep. And Frankie is wearing a lilac zip-up hoodie with butterflies all over it. We've had this one for a long time, haven't we, Frankie? So she quickly got changed when she got home from school and put this on so she could be in the video. And she's also, we changed her earrings, so she's got purple earrings in and 2 purple headbands. Aren't you funny, hey? You can see her rooting there, look, she's got one, she's mono-rooted, directional mono-rooting, 1 hair at a time. Aren't you? Hey, you're so pretty. You are. Say, look, aunties, at this lovely hoodie. And her denim skirt. And her leggings. This is currently her favourite outfit, so I'm sure we're going to see this quite a few times. Do you think so? I do. And she has made, let me show everybody what you've made. She's made a F for Frankie and a F for fibromyalgia out of her purple sweets. These are Parma violets. I don't know if anybody has tried those in other countries, but these are definitely a British, you like them or you don't. They are lovely little sweeties. So we like sweeties, don't we? We like sweeties and we like licorice. Yes, Auntie Terry, she asked Mummy if Mummy liked licorice, and Mummy does, doesn't she? You do as well. So we do, and Grumpy does too, yes. So there we go. Frankie has made a F for fibromyalgia. There we go, aunties. This was our Fibromyalgia Awareness video from somebody that's been suffering with this since 1996. But I do believe that I've had elements of it since childhood. And if you want to find out more, then you just type it into any search engine, type it into YouTube. Please don't use things like Wikipedia. They're very helpful, those sort of pages, but they can be changed by anybody. So to get the right information, look at, there's a Fibromyalgia UK help page, and it's like a community. You can get a newsletter and join that. I don't. There are also, go on the NHS in England, the National Health Service website, and they talk about fibromyalgia on there. It is a recognised chronic condition. Okay, so it is recognised. Chronic fatigue is not recognised as an illness currently. Although we know people do suffer with it. It's not got its own like little category really. But there, yeah. So that's pretty much been me. I am going to go and have a very, very early night now. Someone's just had a hair at the nose, one of the dogs. I'm going to have a very early night now because I am so tired, so weary. And I do believe that what set off a fibro flare for me this week is the hay fever that I got last week. Is it bank holiday last Monday? When we walked the dogs through some wild garlic, and I got a really bad bout of hay fever. I'm sure that was last week, as I've been feeling really tired and weary since. And I think that's what set it off, because you have a weakened immune system. So it's really difficult. You don't want anything to upset that. Look at her. And so these Reborn dolls have been the best therapy that I've found for all of my afflictions. Hey, I just love them. I just love being with them. They just give me a distraction, something else to think about. And so I'm going to get Alistair now, and I will take him in to bed with me. I am. He's a little dream. He's so cuddly, and and so, whereas I see Sarah's a bit more delicate. But anyway, there we go. So we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thank you for watching.